I remember the excitement of setting up my first personal computer and being able to get email. The potential to connect with people from around the world in an instant was inspiring, as was the sense that the information superhighway and World Wide Web were going to transform our world forever. I also remember being so proud when we opened the Vibe Bar in 1995 that we were providing free internet terminals for people to surf the net on. We had live netcasts with artists online. We felt as though we were part of an incredible new movement whereby technology and culture was meshing and merging. We believed we could participate in shaping a bit of the future. Perhaps most importantly, that we had this thrill of freedom. All those exciting dreams that seemed to reflect the potential of global interconnectivity, for education, exploration, culture and communication are today often viewed with anxiety. From the dark net to foreign cyber attacks or online bullying, we seem to fear so much. One of the areas this has had a profound effect on is how we deal with the issue of speech. At the same time Stormzy adorns the cover of Time, Rico Rax, a drill rapper in London, was issued with a special 5-year criminal behavior order preventing him from referring online to words related to drugs. People are being arrested in Britain for things that are said online. This is separate to actions, of course, for which there are quite rightly laws to protect us. The question of limits to what can be said is so very problematic, because unlike a physical attack, it is subjective. We know this about comedy, and so it is too with politics. Yet London has been a leader in not only aiming to be innovative with tech, but also in policing what is said online. Mayor of London Sadiq Khan launched a 2-year project from City Hall with 5 full-time police staff. Some have criticised this hate speech hub because of the cost of nearly £2 million over 2 years and a lack of convictions, with 6 people prosecuted during the period. However, the bigger question surely must be who is monitoring and who is deciding as to what kind of speech is permissible. As Sadiq's speech at South by Southwest Festival in 2018 illustrated, he chose to use words such as dodgy and hateful when explaining the criteria for action being taken, rather than what is actually criminal. London's mayor was much more on point when he correctly argued against censoring President Trump's critics, but the problem is once we have laws promoted to limit speech and other areas of activity, it becomes very difficult to contain them. London is open can end up sounding a tad hollow. There has been further clamping down not just in public online areas but also in private forums. While the human rights organization Liberty is concerned with the Met Police's use of facial recognition surveillance, the government has a white for more on this story. Visit the news article link.